3, 2, 1. Yeah, that was terrible.
All right, so how many games in a row is this gonna be?
Well, it's gonna be game 1 for me, but I've lost. Is it 4? No, 5 in a row.
5, I think.
So
at this
our
point,
standing record is
10-5.
Yeah. We were. I was really happy. Like 2 weeks ago when we were tied, and I was doing a lot better. And really, I've lost I think 5 times in a row, and every time I've lost, you've started out with this same exact setup.
I've been doing it a lot.
And I'm just dumb. I just I can't figure out how to fix it or stop it. But we'll try it today. What's you?
The 10-minute chess that me and
Oh, guess I'm gonna lose. My king is down.
the 10-minute chess that me and Zach were playing online on chess.com. You make some stupid fuck ups, like
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
because you're so like conscientious of the time you're taking to move that you don't think about it as much as you should.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like if we were playing speed chess, I would constantly, just because by my nature, I'd like hitting things, so I would just be like, move bam, and I would go as fast as possible, because I'm impulsive. See, it's the same setup every time. I can't figure it out. Which one are you drinking over there?
It's it was the voted best beer in the world.
Oh, the elephant
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Is it actually best beer in the world? I don't think so.
It's false advertising in that case. It's pretty,
Well, I mean, it very well could have been voted that, I just don't agree with the outcome of the vote.
True. Could have been voted that by the individual themselves who brewed it.
I feel like to make the claim worldwide, you got to include more than,
I mean, I could make the claim right now.
population of one.
I can make the claim right now that I'm the best chess player in the world with curly hair, and no one could dispute that.
Well, let this stuff come out. It curls up.
In
In the past 5 games,
current. Okay, first off, my curls are better. And I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna.
I mean, if you were really happy with your curls,
I won't try to dispute it.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you were really proud of your curls, you would grow them out constantly.
My PSN name is an
Yeah, it's
Magic
not.
Hair Bear.
Yeah, it's not related to your hair. Before the Magic Hair Bear, it was Afrolicious 99, and then it was
I
also
remember that.
the Magic Afro, because I had a couple different PSN names.
So your PSN currently is
The Magic Hair Bear.
Well, no, it's
Oh
it's
yeah, no, my
not usable.
Yeah, not usable. Really sad story behind that. So I bought The Last of Us 2 like 4 days. Not 4 days ago, but like I've been locked out of the PSN account. Oh boy.
So far, we both surrendered.
Yeah. Well, you technically hit yours down. Mine just fell on its own accord. But yeah, so like it's been out for probably out of commission for like 3 weeks. And it's really saddening because I bought The Last of Us 2 like probably 3.5 weeks ago. I played it for like 4 days and then tried to go play it like a week after I bought it. And
What do you think about the game? Because every time I bring up to a friend or somebody that I'm playing The Last of Us 2, they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." I'm like, "What do you mean? It's a good game."
yeah, I don't get that because yeah, that game is awesome. I love it. The parts that I've played are like, I mean, they're top notch.
Shit, Harrison, you know what?
What? Have you not been recording?
This has
something?
not been recorded.
Oh.
It's just been on monitor. It is. It's recording currently now.
Okay.
Okay, but honestly, we do have the audio from the cameras.
Yeah.
So we
So it's just a
can
fuck up.
keep it.
Yeah, we'll just
You
keep
get
it.
the good audio.
They get the-
a
they
couple
get-
minutes in.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
That's only 5 minutes in.
Hey, it happens, man.
It'll.
The best of the best.
Who's
have-
watching this anyway?
Exactly.
Levi.
Levi.
Like, you can deal with it.
Yeah, Levi. Maybe
Quasim.
the Surge. Q.
Chase admits he doesn't watch them all the way through.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I feel that. I mean,
he might not even make it to the
to the
good
5 minute
audio,
mark.
yeah.
Yeah. Just sucker for him. I mean, only our true fans get the best audio. We should do this every time, actually. But yeah, I've just been locked out for 2 weeks, like 3 weeks, and I can't play Last of Us 2. But no, I really enjoy The Last of Us 2. I think it's really pretty game, just gorgeous, and
I will say the movement is
a little
frustrating.
clunky.
Yeah, it's a little clunky.
I'm gonna silence my phone on that one. Yeah, it is a little clunky, but at the same, I mean, like, I was so flabbergasted with just how good the game looked and how pretty it was. That I could have cared less about the movement. To be honest, the movement was second.
Yeah, you get used to it. You do.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, you just get used to it, and I just explored like a madman in that game, and so like, yeah, I feel like I got used to it very quickly.
Like when you get in Seattle day one,
Oh,
like
yeah.
downtown Seattle.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and the map opens
It's
up. That's so cool.
Yeah, I got all the way through there. It was like day 2, Seattle. I was like, I just met the forest people. Have you got the bow and arrow?
No, I do not have the bow and arrow
Well,
yet.
I'm a little bit farther ahead of you, and I haven't played in 3.5 weeks.
I know.
I haven't been able to.
I'm about 7 hours in, I think.
See, I've put a lot of time in there. It's just not quality time.
Right.
Like, it's like, yeah. But
Just
so I
looking
moved
at
my-
every detail.
Yeah, is it
Oh,
my
you pulled
turn?
your queen out?
Yeah, I pulled my queen out, yeah.
No, it's still my turn.
Yeah, it's still your turn. Yeah, my bad. But yeah, it's not a whole lot of quality time. It's just me like running around, being really confused by the puzzles. Some of those puzzles are hard. Like
Like what do you mean?
like trying to get safes and whatnot. Not really puzzles, but like, so like they have saves and safes in the open world, and then
finding the
codes.
Yeah.
Really, really hard. Sometimes I was not a fan. Like, and it just takes me like 30 minutes trying to find a piece of paper.
Right.
that has
But your
the code.
PSN account.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, PSN account's completely blocked out. I don't know. Password doesn't work. We don't have a large enough fan base for this to really hit Sony, even though we did just buy their headphones.
We did, yeah. And you tried
yeah.
calling them too.
Oh, yeah, I can't call them.
centers.
It's down.
Down.
Coronavirus took them out. Even though
Unfortunate.
they probably are
You
all
think that they'd be
sitting
able
in
to-
cubicles 6 feet apart from each other with like probably like a wall, a divider, a partitioning device in front of
Yeah.
them.
Well, regardless, you think that they could send, you think that they could forward the call people to their house. Still give them some hours and have them answer the phone from their house.
Yeah, you would think.
You think that'd be possible?
Yeah, you would think. But not for no. It is not. I mean, like, so they've been saying that they're gonna get the call center up in like the next couple of weeks.
It's your turn.
It is my turn.
Okay.
Yep, I'm working on it. Trying to what am my night out there. But yeah, so call center literally, and it's really annoying because it's like it'll tell you like, hey, call center will redirect me to their online unit, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can't use the online unit because my email doesn't work.
Right.
So how do you want me to go from here, folks? And,
Yeah, you can't even do forgot password.
Yeah,
Because they changed the email.
yeah. Mm-hmm. If I do forgot password, I don't get the email for the forgot password. So I'm like, huh. So it is what it is. Could be worse, but. But what about you? How was your gaming experiences going? You played anything lately?
I played Firewatch. You know the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that indie game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. How was it?
I liked it. I mean, I know I'm a little bit late.
Yeah, maybe like 6 years.
Yeah.
I think that was like indie game of 2014. It was a beautiful looking game. I never played it myself.
Yeah,
I'm not much into indie games. Like I like them, but I can just watch. I'll just watch a let's play of it. I feel
See,
like
that's
it's
the
like
kind of
same thing.
gaming. Sorry.
Go ahead. No. I was
That's the kind
rambling.
of gaming experience I've gotten into because I don't like committing the time. If I know I can beat it in one sitting, I'll play it for sure. Like, I don't mind sinking 4 hours like into one sitting to beat a game. And so I'll
That's-
do that easily.
Yeah.
But I won't, for some reason, I won't take that 4 hour time and put it into a longer game.
Yeah.
Because I know it's going to take like
Yeah.
multiple of those.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
mean,
if I can do it in one sitting, I'll do it.
yeah. I do that with like 2 games. It was like Journey and Abzu.
Mm-hmm.
Abzu's the water one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I just don't even play long games, like games that would take a while for me to beat, you know? I usually don't play them unless it's like something I'm ecstatic about.
Yeah.
I.e. The Last of Us. Was very excited for that game.
That's one of the reasons I got the PlayStation.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
That and God of War.
it's also a phenomenal game, God of War. Can't go wrong with that one. Yeah, God of War that was, talk about a visual stunner of a game. That one. Did you platinum that one? Or
I did, yeah.
so you have to beat that on like the hardest difficulty, right?
No,
No?
that wasn't one of the achievements.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly.
I would have totally thought that was one of the achievements.
Yeah, because I tried to play it on the God of War, the Give Me God of War difficulty.
Yeah.
I got to the like 3rd enemy encounter.
Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. I feel like it's either that game or there's one game I tried doing that on. I was like it was The Witcher. I couldn't even get past the first encounter in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Like, I was like, I'm going to play it on the hardest difficulty. And I got smacked, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Just whipped around like a rag doll. Also, the new game plus in The Witcher was not that good. In my opinion, I didn't like the setup of it.
I didn't beat the 3rd one. I played the first one and the second one, didn't beat the 3rd one. I was really excited for it, didn't beat it.
I never played the first or the second one and beat the 3rd one. Beautiful game. Beautiful. The same thing with like God of War. Oh, dude. First time on the podcast, that's fine. I'll let
My
you go.
fingers did come off.
Yeah, your fingers did come
My
off.
fingers did
It's
come
up
off.
to you. I mean, I'm willing to let you.
Fuck.
I'm willing. Yeah, I mean, like I'm only gonna let it happen one time though. It's first episode ever. I'm all playing chess.
Hey, I let you off last game.
Yeah, and I let you
I
off.
let you
that.
off. That's true. We are okay.
Yeah.
We're 2 for 1 on favors. So you fuck up one time, I got you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's fair. Still your turn though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Man, what the heck? I'm confused. I thought that was a good trade, honestly.
It still probably shouldn't have been the move I made. I still probably should have done something different.
If I can capitalize on it, maybe, but I don't know. I saved up all my parts though in The Last of Us. So that way when I unlocked the bow, by the way, you get a bow. It's not that big of a spoiler. I saved up all my parts for it so that way when I got it, check. Yeah. When I got it, I was fully upgraded. I fully upgraded the bow. I was so excited. I was like, yes! And it's pretty nasty when it's fully upgraded. Well, I assume it's all right and not that good when it's like not upgraded at all. But when it's fully upgraded, this is the only thing I've used. It's unbelievable. Like one shots at any distance, and like the aim assister will like take in the drop for you, and you can just smack people.
Yeah, Harrison, this might be checkmate.
Oh, is it really? I didn't even know. I just knew it was check. Yeah, I think that is
It
because
is.
you can't move up. Hey,
All right, let's reset this board.
first episode in, and I get a dub. Take it.
That's
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's fine.
I should probably. That was a good game, though, Seth. That was a good game. I'm trying to be not cocky about it. Who am I? Oh, I got your cheap pieces over here, Chief. Actually, I'm gonna be real cocky about it. You suck.
Okay.
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 How did I start off that game? So I can do it again.
Let's not remember. You are doing it again. You are doing it again.
No, I forgot, dude.
What?
I don't know what it is.
Oh my god. I need to calm down.
Go for it. Go for it. Do it now. Do it. So, Seth, what you been reading, man?
I have read. I just finished today. Cannery Row by John Steinbeck.
Okay.
And I finished on Tuesday, Monday, The Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test by Tom Wolfe.
All right. That's fair. See, I finished half of the book that I told you I was going to finish, and that was with Audible. But it's a phenomenal Audible book. But I think I didn't realize when I was reading the what?
No,
You all right there?
no, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
All right. Shoot, I don't know what you saw or didn't see there.
I was thinking that was the move I should have made
Oh, okay. Oh.
instead of moving that pawn.
It's a good move, dude. It's a good move. Finally. Can somewhat counter it. I really want to read that Acid Raindrop. Is it Acid Raindrops? What is it
No,
called?
it's not.
That's a band. That's like a band or
It's
song.
the Electric Kool-Aid Acid Test.
I was really close.
You said the word acid. You said the word acid.
Yeah, man, it's close enough. Yeah. Based on what you told me, I want to read it because it sounds similar in terms of like content to what the Michael Pollan book that I was reading about.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, I think it's going to be. It opened up a door on a topic that I didn't really know existed.
Oh,
honestly.
for sure.
Like
That's the same thing I thought.
Yeah, like psychedelics, I knew existed obviously, but I didn't think that there was still like any credible research going on with them.
I didn't know the
Any sort.
culture behind it either. And the Electric
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Acid Test goes through the whole beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
So-
See, that sounds really interesting. That's kind of like exactly what the How to Open Your Mind book starts out with, like a background in the history of it all.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that the Grateful Dead 2 got their start at these acid tests, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that band is like, it's just renowned. It was like their touring band was when it was Grateful Dead. Like you could just see like the acid trails behind, not like the literal acid trails, but there would be a lot of acid consumed and LSD consumed at their concerts. Which I have a question for you that they kind of posed in the book,
Uh-huh.
which is like, not really posed, but it was like two different like modes of being when it came to psychedelics and how to get the word out.
Okay.
It was like a top-down theory, which was like Al Hubbard, and I'll be honest, it's like the main name I remember. I can't remember, like I remember the other names, but I can't remember exactly what they like stood for.
Okay.
But Al Hubbard, he was like, we got to get the important people, politicians, legislators, things of that nature, and have them take psychedelics, primarily LSD, and then it's that way they could, people in power can get things done. And then you have Timothy Leary, who was like, I'm just going to get everybody stoned on some LSD.
Everybody should take these things.
What is your perspective? You think everybody should take these things?
No, I
let's
don't.
check.
Okay, it is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is.
No, I do not think everybody should take these things.
I agree.
I do think, though, I will say that I think that they hold some potential benefit for other people.
Absolutely. I think for the correct people, yeah, it can absolutely hold a benefit for them. Like they were talking about, like helping alcoholics with it,
Mm-hmm. Or
helping
like
drug addicts and things of that nature. What was really interesting to me is like how often that they could occur or happen, not really happen, but like bring a religious or significant event, experience rather, with these trips, especially like psilocybin and LSD. Like they were, I think it was like an 80% chance of occurring upon a religious experience when taking it.
There are some, commonalities among psychedelics, and that tends to be one of them.
Mm-hmm. Especially like setting, incredibly huge. But it was really interesting because like they had like laboratories, right, when they were first setting it up.
Mm-hmm.
And the people in the laboratories, it's like white rooms, and the psychiatrists were in lab coats and things of that nature. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna go down to here.
Why are you doing that?
You'll see, my friend. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they were in lab coats, and when they were in the sterile lab environment,
Mm-hmm.
almost always would have a bad trip. But the Al Hubbard and I think it was Bill Richards were like the first people to kind of introduce the idea of set and setting, and then they would bring flowers and try and get the patients to be in more inviting environments. And that's when they started to have almost always positive and successful trips.
Where is this at?
Right middle.
Here?
No, up one.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Because your guy was here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I really don't. I'm going to take a second to think here.
Go ahead. So I told you that I didn't want to talk to you about my analysis of Cannery Row until after you read it, but
you can talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll read it later. Don't matter.
Okay, so it's about this California town, and it's called Cannery Row because there are fish canning factories.
Mm-hmm.
And in this town, there's like a group of bums. They're all men, but they're not like a nuisance on the town. People like them.
Dude.
Anyways, people like them, but their philosophy pretty much is to be content, to find contentness with life. They don't chase after, material things. They don't chase after. They don't have much aspirations. They're all skilled in some fashion. Like one of them's a really good mechanic. One of them's a really good people person. Like he can talk somebody into something.
It was empty.
Was it empty?
It was empty. Yeah, it was
You
empty.
look so worried.
Yeah, I just didn't want to break the handle. It's a cactus,
Yeah,
man. It's
okay,
pretty
it is
cool.
cactus.
It's got a flower on it and everything. It's my turn, I think. Yeah, most definitely still my turn.
Mm-hmm. So they have skills,
Mhm.
but they you moved right there. I moved right. Okay, so it is your turn.
Mm-hmm.
But they only work when they have to, pretty much.
Yeah.
But there's this character named Doc, and he has this pretty much this like scientific collection that he takes orders from universities and scientists and probably museums too for different sea creatures and stuff like that. So he has this. That's his business,
Yeah.
He collects these things by the ocean. He collects these things by the ocean and preserves them, puts them in jars, whatever, and sells them. Well, these bums decide that they want to throw a party for Doc because he's such a nice guy. He helps people out around the town. And they throw this party for him, and he's out of town. It's going to be a surprise party.
Yeah.
And they think he's coming back that night. He doesn't end up coming back that night, but they throw the party anyways. His house gets trashed because they throw it in his house. And his house gets trashed, and Doc gets home the next day, and he's pissed,
Yeah. Yeah.
His records are destroyed. Like, there's shit all over the floor. His books thrown out of the bookcase. Like, his door knocked off the hinges.
Yeah.
The window broken.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's pissed about it. And so, the Mac, the guy, comes over, one of the bums that pretty much playing the whole thing. Doc punches him in the face. He's angry. But anyways, yeah. They decide they want to do something nice for him again to make up for the mishap with the party.
Yeah.
So he goes and he talks to the madam of the whorehouse, and he's like, "You're smart, what can we do for Doc to make up for this?" And she's like, "Well, why don't you throw a party that he can actually go to?" And he's like, "That's genius. We'll throw a second party."
Yeah. That's funny.
So they do, and pretty much the same end result. Like, his house still gets trashed, but
Yeah.
Doc is there to enjoy it.
Yeah.
He's there to live it.
Yeah.
But it's the same consequence. It's the same outcome.
Yeah.
The house is still trashed. It's destroyed. The door is still hanging off the hinges. There's still a window broken.
Yeah.
His books are falling off, but he was there to live it. He was there to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what the book is a commentary on, is what is it to live? Hold on a second. I got to restart this camera.
All right. Sounds good. So a book on a commentary on what it means to live. I mean, that's a good question. I mean, I think that's what everyone's kind of dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Maybe not on a day-to-day basis, but like on a like one way or another. You're trying to figure out.
Is it my turn?
No, it's my turn.
Okay.
Because yeah. Wait. Because I moved up my pawn to pressure your pawn. I moved this pawn to here.
Okay.
I pressured that.
So you're
one.
saying it's my turn?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's your turn, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm... Oh, never mind. I'm not going to do that. That's a bad idea. I'll do this, though. Sorry.
It's all good. Oh, you're going to put me in check.
I'm going to put you in check.
Putting me in check.
Putting the pressure on.
Is it, working?
Not at the moment.
So I moved.
The SD card was full. Where'd you move?
I moved my knight.
Your knight up.
Yes,
Right,
I moved
right,
my
right.
knight. I'm really back into the mid. So the SD card was full.
The SD card was full. I don't know at what point it went full. This should be fine.
Oh, it's all good.
This only has 27 minutes on it.
Ooh. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. So we do. I guess we can try to do like 2 out of 3. I'm gonna beat you in 2, and get the
We'll try this one.
record a little bit closer to even. Closer to even.
Yeah, I apologize.
No, you're good. I just wanted to be in the camera because I'm a narcissist. Oh, but yes, the commentary on life and finding meaning in it. Yeah, I think a lot of people, I think one thing that I was dealing with for a little while was I was watching, or still am, like recently, I was watching a bunch of Jordan Peterson, bunch of Nietzsche, or however you pronounce his name.
Okay, we're recording.
We've been
Back
recording.
on you. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Give it a little stare down. Is it my turn?
Yes, it is, because I moved my knight to A, B, C, D,
Okay,
D2.
Cool.
No, D8. Dude, what the heck are you doing, dude? Was that a pawn that you took? Is that a pawn?
It is a pawn.
It's a pawn that you took, you jerk. You jerk. You put me in a precarious situation.
Right, so the book.
Yeah, so commentary on life.
Yeah, so Doc has a line, and he says that he has a guest over, and he can see through his window the Mac and the boys, up on the hill, sitting on a log.
Yeah.
And he says, those boys up there, they're the real philosophers in this town. And it's 4th of July, and they're having a 4th of July parade. And he says, I bet you that from up there they can turn their heads and see the whole parade as it passes by. I'm sorry. He said they can turn their heads and see the whole parade as it passes by. They can walk 2 blocks down and, stand right beside the parade. They can join it. It doesn't take much for them to give their attention to the parade. And he says, I'll bet you, though, that they don't even turn their heads. And he says, what do you mean? What man's not going to turn his head to watch a parade,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he says, I guarantee you they won't, because they've seen the parade before. They know what it is. They know the band's going to come up. They know the mayor's going to ride through in the car with raffle streamers hanging out the back. They know that the Army Corps is going to come in. They know that they've seen it all before. They're not going to turn their heads. Yeah. And he said, okay, I'll bet you. And they hear the band come in, and the parade starts going by, and the boys don't turn their heads. And there's an interesting poem that he quotes at the end of the book.
Yeah.
And if you do you see the book behind you?
I do.
Yeah, if you want to turn to the last page.
That's the last page.
Mm-hmm. It's not the last page. The last page of the story.
Oh, yes, I see.
So
I'll let you read that.
whose turn?
It's your turn
My turn?
because I moved my queen to take your pawn
Mm-hmm.
on c3. Guys, I
Take
don't
my
really
pawn.
know the layout of the board all that well. I'm just saying letters and numbers because I think I know them.
That would be. Oh, you moved your queen to c3. I think that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I'm not that serious.
So this is the poem, or at least an excerpt from it.
Yes.
This is like halfway through, I think. But he says, "Even now, I mind the coming and talking of wise men from towers, where they had thought away their youth, and I, listening, found not the salt of the whispers of my girl, murmur of confused colors as we lay near sleep, little wise words and little witty words, wanton as water, honeyed with eagerness." So he's saying that he is, and then it goes on. It says, "Even now, I mind that I loved cypress and roses, clear, the great blue mountains and the small gray hills. The sounding of the sea, upon a day, I saw strange eyes and hands like butterflies. For me at morning larks flew from the thyme, and children came to bathe in little streams. Even now, I know that I have savored the hot taste of life, lifting green cups and gold at the great feast. Just for a small and forgotten time, I have had my full in my eyes from off my girl. I have had full in my eyes from off my girl, the whitest pouring of eternal light." So it starts off, right, with him saying, "I mind the coming and talking of wise men from towers, where they had thought away their youth, and I, listening, found not salt of the whispers of my girl." So this is, I think, this is my analysis of it, representative of the bums. So they are people who are skilled, they could make something out of themselves, but they choose not to. And in that poem, it has the line about the wise men in the towers that thought their youth away.
Yeah.
They were doing something that's generally considered respectable, They were committing themselves to study, to research, to knowledge.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's something seen in society respectable. But in this poem, I think that he is saying they were up there and they thought away their youth. They didn't actually live anything. And he is aware of all this stuff. He who chose a path that wasn't maybe traditionally respectable.
Yeah.
But he is aware of all of his desires, all of his, admirations, all the things that he enjoys.
Yeah.
All of his, and
His joys, his
yeah,
pleasures.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's aware of all those things, whereas the people who thought so hard about this stuff and dedicated themselves to study aren't. He said that he's aware of the children bathing in the stream and the blue mountains and
He's
the
actually
birds.
he's actually living the life, and they're just theorizing about living a life.
Exactly.
I mean, I get that wholeheartedly. That's something I struggle with regularly, constantly. I was just talking about with the Jordan Peterson. Like, I'll sit there and listen to him talk about doing this, that, or the other. It's your turn because I moved.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I moved the queen.
Right,
to
the
C.
queen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'll just sit there and I'll listen to him, and I'll be thinking to myself that I'm doing good things and I'm like furthering my my knowledge and my expansion and such. But in reality, it's like, what am I doing?
Right.
I already know these things he's saying. I need to, I'm not.
At some
it's like
point, you
I'm
have to stop consuming.
Exactly. I'm overvaluing intelligence, which is also really interesting because that's supposedly, I mean, great. I watch a lot of Jordan Peterson, but one of his things about like the biblical story and creation is Satan being the virtue of intellect, and that when you value your intellect so much, you leave no room for the transcendent. You can't change because it's like, well, no, I'm so smart, I don't need to change. I've got all the answers right here at my fingertips, sort of deal. So, which I find an interesting idea, no doubt. Because I do that. I romanticize a lot about intellect and being smart, and this, that, and the other. Finding out the solution to every problem.
It's a big part of the human ego, our intelligence.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because it is something to be valued,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also something that can be easily overvalued. See, this is exactly what happened last time. I got like stuck
Oh, it is,
out.
isn't it? Yeah.
I got like stuck
You
out.
try to push your queen.
Yeah, I got stuck out here, so I don't want to do that again. But I can.
Do you have any power pieces?
Do I have any power pieces?
mine.
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't have any of your power pieces. Yet, my friend. Yes. That's the move I wanted to make. So I find it very interesting. So what do you think about the salt of my girl line means? What did that say? What was the last?
Oh, so
'Cause
in
there's
the
like
stanzas
the-
before,
Yeah.
he was talking about losing his girl, and his girl pretty much sounded like the centerpiece, the center of his life.
Yeah.
So he said, when they had thought away their youth, and I, listening, found not the salt of the whispers of my girl. So I guess he's saying like his girl being his center of joy. He didn't find anything related to her in what they were saying while he was listening.
Oh wow.
So his girl representing the pure joy of life.
of the
Uh-huh.
world.
He didn't find anything related to that in what they were saying.
That makes sense.
I don't know if that's right.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, like archetypically, like Mother Nature is, the being out in nature is supposed to be like when we're at our most basic and most in tune version of ourselves. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
there's actually a very interesting line.
I believe though it is your turn, or is it my turn?
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure it's your turn because I'm.
It's still my
queen.
turn, yeah,
Okay,
because
cool.
I
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't.
was thinking about.
Because like the.
That's what I was thinking.
I do that too often, my friend. Yeah, that's the move I'm gonna make.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was not a bad move.
I appreciate it. Sometimes I get some like not that bad moves every now and again.
Mm-hmm.
It happens. I'm not completely dumb.
Hmm.
I mean, I did, checkmate you in like pretty quick last game.
Okay. I feel like those kind of games are flukes. I don't know.
Yeah, I get lucky.
Maybe I'm just saying that.
I get lucky like 6 games, I guess, every out of 16 games. Wait, no. How many times have I lost? 10? It's 10 to 6? Yeah.
10 to 6. That's not a smart move.
Dude, yeah, it is.
I swear it's a good play.
Yeah, I mean, and philosophers love to talk their life away. I mean, like I was talking about earlier, valuing intellect, not actually living the world, not living out in Mother Nature. And a lot of times they value their intellect because it allows them to not go out into the world. It's like they're almost afraid of it. Again, I'm probably projecting. So it might be in reference to me. Maybe I'm just afraid to go out into the world, but I don't know. It's an interesting poem. Yes.
Yeah, it is. But I was looking for a line. I don't know if I'm gonna find the exact thing, but I believe the context was that he had described. Oh, maybe I'll find it.
I'm gonna get a rook, by the way.
Well, isn't that something?
That is something indeed, my friend.
How are you going to counter that, my dear boy? I don't think you are. Oh, frick.
Oh no.
Oh, you surrender. I understand.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
But what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Going to surrender.
Where is this?
There,
Right there.
yes. It's right there. Dude, this Nordic jam,
I don't.
quite tasty.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna have one in a bit. But anyway, that line was, he said, "Our Lord who art in nature." And he repeated it twice. He said, "Our Lord who art in nature."
Yeah. So one thing that I find interesting is like Nietzsche talks about like how, well, really just like our morality in general, ever since the Industrial Revolution, I feel like, maybe a little bit sooner, maybe like Enlightenment. Actually, what? I don't know. Like, it's almost like morality is based on going counter and subjugating the beast and the beastly side of man, and almost like just burying it deep into the subconscious, like not acknowledging it. Or am I wrong in thinking that?
Can you go ahead and say that again?
Yeah, I got you. So Western morality is kind of focused on subjugating the beastly side of man and women, for that matter, instead of trying to incorporate that and trying to bring the intellect and the beast, prehistoric, pre-conscious man, into order. And I think like Western morality is like, no, we have intellect. There is no need for the beast.
That's definitely what
Bury
you saw.
the beast.
That's definitely what you saw with the Greeks. The Greeks were obsessed with their intellect.
Yes.
Um,
And a lot of Western...
stems from the Greeks.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. So what do you think?
About what? About
the burying
The-
of
the beast.
the beast, like burying the beastly side. Do you
it's
think Western like society has gone perhaps a little too far in that regard?
maybe.
Or like, like we were kind of discussing counterculture a little bit earlier. Like, do you think that's maybe where, I think that's kind of where counterculture may lead. Like this new, I feel like they're just
Of
going to
accepting the beast or rejecting it even
accepting
farther?
the beast.
Accepting it.
Accepting the beast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that was part of what Steinbeck was saying with living, is sort of just having the sort of non-consequential life that our ancestors would have had,
Mm-hmm.
And that's the kind of life that these bums had, They worked when they needed to, they got food when they had to, Other than that, they just sort of, and even with that, even with how they got their money and their food, they just sort of let life, take it with the current with them.
Yeah, meander around. Yeah.
They just gave in to the flow.
Very Alan Watts like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so have you ever read the book The Way of Zen by Alan Watts?
I may have dabbled in it a few times. It's a pretty good book. I'm torn on what to do. Like, I don't...
Yeah, me too.
Like, I want you to just, like, go ahead and take my rook, but
Yeah,
I know you won't do it.
I don't think that'd be a good decision for me.
Psychology, I'm trying to get you. What?
I said I don't think that'd be a good decision
No,
for
dude, it's
me.
a good decision. I promise. I
You
will.
know what? You're right. Go ahead and move whatever you want. I'm taking your book next.
Nassau. Yeah.
I'm not taking your rook.
Oh, I'm dumb as effing balls, mate. What was I thinking?
I still didn't like that move. I freaking blowed it. I blowed it. I freaking blowed it.
You should have taken it with the rook.
Should have taken it with the freaking rook. It's
How are those
bothersome.
deep ear cuffs?
They're nice. I like them. I'm pretty upset at myself right now. I've effing blown it. Oh. Doggone it, mate. Doggone it. Oh my gosh. You know what? No, I'm putting you in check at least. Check. I should have done that. I should have put you in check. Then I could have taken you. Dummy. If I would have kept the rook down there, then you would have been
Well, you know,
in deep
things happen.
trouble.
Things happen.
Oh, I really did blow it. Cause, oh, I would have just not. A deep breath. Deep breath in. Oh, I can't believe I did that.
Have you read any of John Steinbeck?
No, I have not. I haven't read a whole lot of classical authors. Oh, why the flip? I meant to do that. I meant to move this guy up there and then do that freaking move. Oh, blowing everything right now.
That's unfortunate. God.
Dang, gone, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the rook! I didn't even look at the rook. I know the rook. The rook is a son of a gun, dude.
I didn't even look at the rook.
I understand. It happens to the best of us.
Oh, well.
Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Oh, dude, I was so happy with what was going on in that top corner, too. I was like ecstatic.
You were doing well.
I was doing
The pressure on.
swell. It's feeling good. Walking fast. Go.
Harrison, could you do me a favor and peek behind that camera
Yeah.
and tell me if it's still going?
Yeah.
Thank you. Look on like the back of it, maybe. What's going on with it?
53 minutes and 44 minutes.
Is it counting up?
Counting up, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you have like probably 6 minutes left, maybe?
Because it's gonna stop at 59.
I would imagine that's why it's blinking 59. I would imagine.
Right, probably.
Could be wrong.
Probably. Hopefully, I can end this game by then.
Doubtful.
Well, we'll see.
Because I'm going to win.
We'll see.
I'll win before you can do anything. Maybe.
I'm really just trying to eliminate power pieces.
I understand. Smart place. Yeah. It's honestly not bad. I have an idea. I just can't believe I buggered that one up. Like I gotta let it go, but let it go.
Oh, man.
Oh, sharks. Did I throw a monkey wrench in the plan, mate?
It's a real shame.
No, blimey.
Isn't that something?
Is it not? Hmm. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit, my friend. Check. Yes, it's a fair play. A fair play indeed. Oh, man. Doggone. Well,
Oh, well, maybe I should. Nah, never mind. Never mind.
go ahead, dude. Just keep talking to me.
No, go ahead, take your turn.
I'm your friend. I'm your friend.
We're
Just-
timed.
Oh, yeah, we are timed. We are timed. Yeah, fair. I'm just going to go with that move. It is what it is at this point. At this point.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I mean, it's not like that serious of a thing that we're timed.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I didn't mean to.
No, after the game, after I made that one play, I was just like, yeah. Yeah, after I made that one play where I just bloody wanked it off, I'm kind of I'm
Mhm.
bothered by myself.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, there ain't nothing I can. I mean, even if I. I mean, if I push up. Whoops. Good gracious.
well.
Wait a minute. Well. Not like it really. Yeah. Yep. If I move up here, you take that, and yeah, well, I'll make this move.
Okay.
We have your rook on the back line anyway, it doesn't matter. You have to make a serious error for me to win on this one.
Yeah.
I don't think my battery's got it.
What were you thinking I was gonna do?
Nothing, honestly. I don't know. I'm just gonna go for the stale. And I think that counterculture wave is going to be brought back by the new psychedelic research that they're doing. I think with like weed going to get like legalized soon within the states. I don't know like which states, but I mean, it's already, legal in California and Colorado.
You can't move there.
Oh, yeah, you're right, I can't. I can move here, though.
You can indeed move there.
Yeah, so I think along with, so you got weed getting legalized. Denver's already legalized. Psychedelic mushrooms and such.
Mm-hmm.
And so I need to stop touching the mic as much as I do. Given time, I think within like the next 20 years, a lot more states are going to have weed legalized, which is going to introduce more like freedom of thought, I believe. I'm just going to surrender on this one, guy. Because,
That's fair.
yeah, it's, you're moving pawns. I'm going to give up on that one. Because you're going to get a queen. It's over.
Well, that was a good game.
It was a good game. So it's 1-1 right now.
Shoot. So we've been going almost an hour.
That's pretty solid. You want to do like a quick game of speed chess where we just fucking boom, 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 boom?
Well, I'm thinking
Or-
both these these memory cards.
Yeah.
I mean, we can play. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we'll
call
just-
it here and
but
still
then-
play a game of speed chess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It was a good game.
Well, I think that turned out well.
I think it did too. I mean, it's the first thing. So, first time for doing it. So, we got to just work on, we'll stay like, first time for everything. So, it's not always going to be perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Just
So
gonna try it
Levi,
out.
Chase, Josh, Neil, maybe Q.
Yeah,
Austin,
thank you guys for
Gonna
watching.
be edited in the audio.
Anyone
Thanks.
on Snapchat that may or may not watch it,
What's Austin's Spotify name now?
Frost.
Frost.
Fraust.
Yeah, it's the
FR.
audio of this also
It's
makes
like FR.
EDM music.
Yes. Frost.
Reviews energy drinks and pre-workouts
Yeah.
and such.
Fucking anabolic window type of guy. Like
Uh-huh.
he doesn't miss his anabolic
It
window.
counts as macros.
Counts his macros. If it
Mhm.
fits his micros too, he's all about it.
Yep.
He's eating that fucking spinach, getting large.
We love you guys.
Peace, guys. Love you.
That's it.
That's it. All right.